Hello, it's Tuesday, my hair's wet, and the reason my hair's wet is because I'm making this video in a bit of a rush because I want to make this video while there's no people in the house, and that's really, really unlikely in this house to ever have no one in the house again. And I don't know where they've gone, I just woke up and they were not here. And it was just my brother, and then he went to work, so I have no idea what's going on. But I'm alone. I am actually alone in this house, and I can make a video, and look, I can talk loud and stuff. I think I'm gonna have a real big problem trying to follow Hanny He's video off on Monday. And also, James, your video was good, it's just sort of, you got to, even though you're doing direct upload, you've got to have more confidence in yourself and just pretend like you're not doing it in direct upload and just forget about the fact that the quality and everything's going to be crap and just do it. And I'm pretty sure he said the theme this week is things we find interesting, even though I'm pretty sure we discussed it was things we find amazing, and they're two completely different concepts. So I'm going to do things we find amazing because that's what I've planned for. But when I say planned, I have a rough idea. This video is basically going to be based around sort of human nature and why that amazes me and sort of disappoints me in many ways too. And one of the things that amazes me is how humans, we just make things so much easier for ourselves, and we don't have to necessarily, we just do it anyway. Like my door, for example, that someone had to invent that door, and I find that amazing in the first place. And then someone invented a handle, and then we could have just said, okay, if there's a breeze, we'll just put something in front of the door to stop it opening. But no, they invented a mechanism so that when you pull the handle, a piece of metal slides inside the door, and then when you close the door, it slides inside the door frame and then stops it coming out like a latch. That was amazing. We didn't have to do that, we just did it because we're human and that's what we do. We make things as easy as possible for ourselves. Another good example is a guitar amp. You just get the special lead that you can plug into it that plugs into another mechanism widely known as a guitar, and however you manipulate the strings on that guitar gets sent through the pickups, down through the lead, and into the amplifier where it makes noises. And they could have just stopped there, but no, they didn't. You can adjust the highness, the lowness, the mid, the tone, and the volume, which is all really amazing. But I can't help but really notice the things that kind of disgust me about the human nature of things, that the thing we have to always have something to back up the good things. Like, I was talking about the door, but then you have locks on the door because we can't trust other humans to not break into our houses, so we have to have something that counters it to stop people going in and out of a door freely whenever they want. And the guitar amp has a headphone socket because the person who made it and designed it decided that they can't trust people to not play it for too loud, for too long, and annoy neighbours and other people, which is just kind of not human decency, and it just kind of brings out what is wrong with humans. But still, the way we act is amazing, and we didn't need that headphone socket, we didn't need that lock, we put it on there for our own safety and because we wanted to. We could have just left it closed and then just had a shotgun and shot anyone who came through the door, but we didn't do it that way. We made it so it's as safe as possible and doesn't harm anybody, but still human nature tells us that we can't trust each other. Which is really stupid if you ask me. That's all I've got to sound a topic. I'm going to hand it over to Ben tomorrow. Ben, don't forget your toffee sauce, you never know when an ice cream sundae craving will hit.